Look at Lucid Motors. So this stock today is up 6.5%, and looks like, well, maybe I was wrong last time when we made a video about this one, because by looking at the volume of the last 4 days or so, looks like people are not panicking here. So looks like this drop from 61 to 44, and then right here as well, like these are the supply levels from 60. This was maybe just a profit taking, because look at this move right here. Even though stock wasn't doing much, people, of course last week was a holiday week and a short week, right? But still, people were not panicking at all. Gap down, recovered, gap down, recovered, and today pretty much opened slightly higher, I think, than Friday close, and then it pushed throughout the day higher, and it closed at that level. So when you see a stock go like push higher, staying near its all-time highs, this is a 4-hour chart, so, and this is a yearly chart. Okay, just so you have a perspective, all-time highs for the stock is 64. So the reason why I pulled up this 4-hour chart is because, well, when stock closes at highs at the end of the day and there are no people who take a profit and it doesn't decline at the end of the day, well, that's a bullish sign going into the next day. So, but we're not going to run too much ahead. We'll take a look at the technicals to watch from here. But in my opinion, this could be setting up for that breakout of 60. After that, we don't have much of a resistance till it hits these $65 levels. So above 65, well, it can go as much as it wants because there is no resistance. And I don't know what's the short, let's take a look. What's the short float at the moment for Lucid Motors? So let's have a look at that. But to the downside, well, I was watching $50 as a support, and then 47 I was watching right here, but pretty much 50, 45, 40, 35, these are the support levels. But I also use to trade momentum, and I'm not trading the stock, but if I do, I keep an eye on 5-day moving average. Stock is back above that level. I was a bit concerned when it was slipping below, way lower here, but if you look at for the past 4 days, it was pretty much holding up, and well, that's a good sign so far. What about the other moving averages? So of course, it's still from its 50-day way extended, right? Almost 80% or so. 20-day moving average is right here at 46. So momentum is still to the upside apparently. And let's take a look at it different time frames, and we'll take a look at the option market as well. So this is a weekly chart. All right. If you look at the weekly chart, yeah, last week it was negative, and this week we just started. All right, it's not over yet. We only have Monday, but it's a good start so far, because if we get above this week's, the previous week's highs, well, that's the perfect setup. But let me quickly look at the short float for the stock. So I'm not sure if it's high or low, but okay, that's not looking good here. Finviz is not showing any short float for this stock. What about the shortsqueeze.com LCID? And it may not be accurate. It may not be. All right, so 8% float, not really high, but I'm not sure if. What is it date? So probably it's for Friday. But anyways, it has 40 million. So, but it's lower. It's much lower, 8%. But again, I feel like above 55, a lot of people will get trapped. And this stock can definitely run from here. Earnings is out of the way. What about the MACD? Let's take a look at the MACD and we'll take a look at the option activity. So if you look at the MACD on weekly, well, it's very strong. On a daily, well, we didn't quite get bearish crossover here because it was pretty much pointing that, okay, we might get bearish crossover and momentum was slowing. And if you look at it, yeah, momentum has slowed after earnings significantly, especially after this pop as well. So we'll see if this stock picks up, gets above 57.50. You want to keep an eye on momentum. All right, so you want this stock, if it goes higher, it should go higher with higher volume. That means that there are some people who are getting screwed, getting squeezed, and more people are anticipating the stock that it will go higher. But it can also fake out, so be careful at around 65. All right, let's take a look what's going on with the option activity. 325,000 calls, 180,000 puts. Well, that's a lot of calls compared to puts, twice as much. But if you look at it, the individual orders, well, people are doing a lot of spread, so becoming very institutional trade as well. 45 put, 75 call. Next year, January, by the way. Oh wow, this is January 2024. My bad. 70 call, 42 put. 70 call, 42 put. 70 call, 42 put. So these are all like 2 years out from here. So these were the biggest orders they came in. But we are interested in more of a shorter term. What's going on for December? So for December 3rd, there are a lot of puts. 44 puts, 40, 55, 49, 49, 43, 53, 55 puts, 40 puts. So yeah, December 3rd, well, the biggest orders actually more puts. And I'm not sure those puts are, because if those puts were sold, then this is a bullish bet. But if they were bought, then that's bearish bet. But there's no way to tell on Thinkorswim. There are some calls as well, 58 calls, 66 calls, 65 calls. So people who are buying 65 call for this week think that, all right, we're going to get breakout this week. And that's why they're betting with those particular strike prices. Well, anyways, very interesting setup. I do like it here, but I'm not in it. I'm not trading it at the moment. I'm just watching it from sidelines for this stock, maybe breakout. But probability of this stock this week getting above, all right, let's take a look at this week. 65, right? That's all-time highs. So people who are buying that 65 strike, well, there is 10% probability that these strike prices are going to go in the money. And the total volume for these 65s were 4,100 today. I mean, for this week today. So interesting. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. But anyways, looks bullish to me. We'll definitely update. Those are the levels I'm watching. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.